Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Make sure you go to hometownstation.com for all the latest Santa Clarita has to offer. I have a very special guest in studio, Bernadette Boylan. We spoke earlier today on my regular hour. I'm filling in for T-Cats, by the way. And we talked a little bit about the Children's Bureau. You can go to all4kids.org, all the number 4kids.org. But Bernadette is here. She's the foster care and adoption supervisor.
Right.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing
You were
great.
busy today.
I was very busy. I started my morning with you, and I'm going to end my day with you.
All right. Okay. All right. Some people would envy you, just so you know. Not many.
No.
Not many, but okay. So on a serious note, though, you work for the Children's Bureau.
I do.
You can, again, go to all the number 4kids.org, all4kids.org. But what is the Children's Bureau, for those who don't know?
Children's Bureau is a nonprofit organization, and we are committed to the prevention of child abuse and treatment. We're not a fly-by-night agency. We've actually been around since 1904. That's 110 years.
It's a long time.
And we help establish the United Way and the USC School of Social Work.
And so, what was your background? You did this before with a different agency.
Yeah, for a short time. I've actually been in foster care and adoption for about 15 years, but I've been with Children's Bureau for 10.
What made you want to get involved with foster care and Children's Bureau and all that? Was there something that spurred that on when you were like a youth or something?
I actually come from a big family. I'm the youngest of 6.
Oh, wow.
And I just, I think most people say, when I grow up, I want to be a mom and I want to have kids. And I myself have a birth child, and I also adopted a child.
Okay.
So it just is something that I live in my everyday life, and it's just what I'm committed to.
And so for those, you talk about doing foster care, well, let's talk about this first. There is a need for foster parents.
Huge.
Absolutely, right?
Huge. And it's foster parents, and we at Children's Bureau call them resource parents, because we're really looking for people to be a resource to children while they're away from their birth parents and until they can return to their birth parents. So we're basically just looking for people who want to or have the ability, willingness, and resources to protect and nurture children, to meet their developmental needs and address their delays. We want them to encourage and support relationships with their birth families. We want them to basically connect children to healthy relationships intended to last a lifetime. And you get to do all of this with Children's Bureau as a member of a professional team. And that's really what fostering is. You're basically being a resource and offering a safe and nurturing family to a child until they get to go back to their birth family.
Yeah, and that's you touched on something where what did you say? You said supporting the birth family. What was that? Supporting
the birth family. The whole focus of when a child is detained, separated from their birth family, they come into foster care, and that's what Children's Bureau is. We are resource families until the child can return back to the birth family. And if the birth family, birth mother, father, whoever it is unsuccessful in getting their children back, we at Children's Bureau have adoptive families and homes as well.
And it seems weird, probably in the moment, like, this person just got their kids taken away from them. And maybe, I don't know, maybe because the outside looking in, if kids are taken away from your family, why would you ever want, that family to be back together? But they're getting help. And the goal is you want to have the family back together.
Right. Any of us, how would we feel if our children were taken away? We would want them back.
Yeah.
And the point,
and these people have just made bigger mistakes than we have.
They are children are separated from their families because of substance abuse, domestic violence, neglect, and right now the birth parents need to be able to focus on that, work on those things that are making them unable to be the best parents they can.
Yeah, and that's what we're in a need for. And you said, talk to me about how many kids are without.
Yes,
I don't remember what the term was.
It's huge. There are 64,000 children in the state of California alone in out-of-home care. That means away from their family of origin. And just in the county of LA, at 21,000. There are 450 children waiting to be adopted, just sitting on a list waiting for a family.
Yeah. And the ages are, what are the ages for those kids?
Newborn all the way up to 21.
Yeah, that's out of control. So you can learn more, again, all4kids.org. You can learn more information there on how to become a foster parent or
resource parent, foster parent. Yes.
And you guys also have an event happening.
Yes.
You guys do this once a month.
Once a month. It's usually me. This weekend it won't be. But come on out to the Valencia Town Center on December 13th from 10 to 11:30, and it's the first step in getting some information as to whether this is the right process for you.
And then let's talk about this a little bit. We're talking with Bernadette Boylan. She's the foster care and adoption supervisor for the Children's Bureau. You can find out more information all4kids.org. What are some of the myths that people who are either not even necessarily thinking about, but what are some of the myths about foster care?
I think people just think that, oh, this is going to cost a lot of money. I don't have the time. I already have children of my own, so therefore I can't take in any more children. It really is not a difficult process. If you're 21 or over, if you have an income, if you have the space available in your home, and you just genuinely care about children, you're already halfway there. And really all you need to do is come to the info meeting. We can answer all the questions. And if you think it sounds right, next step, fill out an application. And you can get that on the website.
all4kids.org, all4kids.org, or head on over and just go ask any questions that you may have about it. And if you said there's adoptive parents also, so you can adopt kids through this as well.
Yes. If you become certified with Children's Bureau, you are certified to foster and adopt. And if you do come to us and you're merely interested in adopting, know that you must foster first. The goal is for that child to return back to birth family. However, if that's unsuccessful, then the child's in your family and you would be able to adopt.
Absolutely. And that's honestly, doing that, one, you either care for a kid enough for them to get back to their own family and you love them, or you get somebody in your own family. It's much less expensive than going out and adopting a kid.
And really, if you look at it as you're committed to the role as a nurturer and loving caregiver to the child, you've made a world of difference, whether they stay with you or that they return to their birth parent.
Awesome stuff. I love what you're doing. Keep on keeping on. Hopefully you get lots of families out there to help out. It's a big group of kids, so hopefully we get some families to help out.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to get the word out.
Yeah, no problem. Again, go to all4kids.org, all4kids.org, or you can go to this weekend, this 13th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30?
Yes.
10 a.m. to 11:30 at the Westfield Valencia Town Center. There's a little info meeting, and so go check that out as well.